Minecraft survival can be anything you want it to be. What's important is imagination, vision, and a lot of the right blocks. That's why it's sometimes best to do your Minecraft survival solo world on a server with friends. I know, it sounds weird, but trust the process. That's what I did, and Avomancia was born. It's time to go all Greek because, well, why not? Come on this part of the journey with me. We're going to add something really beautiful and maybe give you some inspiration too. Don't you go anywhere. Hello everyone! It is time to go Greek again on my Minecraft solo that's not so solo world, Avomancia. And today we are going to expand this just a little bit, but I want to get a bit decorative just over there from that mountain all the way down to around about here. I'm not quite sure how we're going to start it, I've got to be honest with you. I don't think I want to start in that section, but I do want to add just a little more housing and shape to that bit that goes up to my base. And that means I've got to come all the way through this courtyarded marketplace that I've built and through the winding little alleyways and roads through this little glade here. I do love this tree. I'm really pleased with that tree, that custom tree. Come through here. I've textured this out quite nicely. I think it looks okay. And through this open gap into this, well, big chunk of nothingness. And this is the bit that I want to do something with first, I think. Now, I don't think the road leading up to a temple is going to be very heavily housed, but there's definitely going to be more buildings coming out in this direction. I'm not going to get all the way here because that's going to take way too many, but we need to texture up that land. All it is grass and a bit of path, and make sure we've got a little bit of building just to guide us. So I better go and grab some materials. I've still got plenty of calcite and quartz at the moment, fortunately. Look at them. They're still spying on me. Those diamond patrons at the back, they're still spying on me. Which reminds me, if you'd like to come and play on this server, you absolutely can. It is my tier 2 patrons and above. You are more than welcome. Details on avomance.com if you're interested. But this is an advert, so let's get on with something. But before I do that, if you saw the stream I made just a couple of weeks ago, if you've not followed me on Twitch, the link is in the description below. And if you've not seen my old videos, there is a second channel that you can go and subscribe to and like all the videos, you know, you want to. The link for that is also in the description below. But in that stream, Safeface gave me this shulker box and it was full of really, really lovely stuff. I'm very, very excited about using these beacons because these beacons are not just going to make beacons for me. They are going to be a clever Greek looking lighting system for all over Avomancia town. But there is also this book, and I've not read the book yet, so I'm going to have a look now. Dear Avo, I just wanted you to know that you and the team are doing an amazing job. We all can't wait for the update to 1.19.2 and the new blocks to arrive in Avotopia. The other day, I asked you if you'd like some beacons for your Greek builds. Yes, I did. After I told you you could use them for lamps, you would like a few more and then thought, so challenge accepted. So here's a box full of goodies that will last you for a while, at least I hope. With kind regards, the Avo Knights. I really appreciate this. I'm going to be using these over the next few episodes. Possibly not this one, but definitely going to be using them and they're going to make this place look awesome. Well, awesomer. Let's stop all this jibber jabber and actually build something. Now, what I'd normally do here is I'd start building out the path from this area, but I think what I want to do now is I actually want to build out the building first. So I'm just going to bring out the wall of this building here. I don't think it needs to be too big. I need to dig out that one, otherwise that's going to look weird, and then come sideways. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go a couple more. 8, 9. I think that'll be wide enough, and then come across 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's going to be the box of this house, I think. If I just build this up a little bit more, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that basic box is in, and it's a proper box. It's real square. So I need to bring in, I think, some campfires here just to try and unsquare this. It's way too square. I might pull a few across. I might bring this out 3 like that, and then that can become actually a bit of a feature of this pathway as well. It's a little low, but I'm all right with it. And I'm then also going to bring some campfires across this way. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. And again, I'm also going to bring this across 3. This may even form a bridge between 2 buildings there, I think. This side I'll leave as it is, and we also need to get a roof on. I need to pull those struts down. I need to put the fires out because that won't do at all. They're just burning and burning. And I think this could look like an half decent house. Let's get it finished. That's looking like it's got a little bit of a better shape to it. So I just need to give it some right good bushing. I'm also going to barrel it up because, you know, a good barrel makes all the difference. And then I'm going to put a few more houses around here as well. And once I've got a few more, I'm going to put in the path. So let's crack on. So I was part way through trying to build this thing up, and I've ended up getting raided, and that's what I want in this place. So I'm going to try and take out all these raiders. Unfortunately, I do think there is a flag bearer. I did see one, but they've gone for a right old wander. I'll see if I can find them. But that arrow sticking out the back of my neck is not comfortable. I do think they've actually disappeared. I've been looking around for ages. The pillagers just randomly despawn. I wasn't that far away from them. There were definitely 5. I'm a little bit worried they're hiding somewhere and about to pounce on me. Very confusing, but what I think, not over here, are they? No. What I think I'm just going to have to do, I'm just going to have to carry on. I'm going to go to bed first. I'm going to have to carry on, get this thing finished. I've already done a fair amount. We've got a fountain right there in front of our home temple. We've got a little bit of the ground and the terraforming being done. I'm not going to build anything out towards this way because I want to do something with this chasm. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but if I keep it open, then at least I've got the choice. Right, let's get some kit before something comes and bites my face off. Well, I found them. I think they were actually hiding in my base because I've been sleeping inside the other buildings. So I've just got to wipe these out. Get out my town. Go on. Get off my swamp. Right, where's the other one? I saw the banner bearer. Where is he? They've disappeared again. I think Avomancia might actually be haunted by pillagers. They're ghosts. Okay, I think I'm happy with how this part's come together now. The travel paths are all well textured and the city's got a bit of structure to it as I go towards my base temple. What I want to do now is I want to get something a little bit more organic going over here on the other side of the city. And I'm going to need to do a little bit of terraforming, which is going to include filling in this hole, which is a real shame. I don't want to fall down it, but I do love a hole, but it's not going to work with what it is I want to do over here. So I've got to cover it up and then possibly even dig a little bit into it. So while I get on with just a little bit of terraforming, why don't you pop over to the Avaverse? I'll see you there because there's a few people I'd really like you to meet. This is Avotopia Manor, where patrons and YouTube members are hailed for being heroes. This is the Hall of Heroes. And today I do want to introduce you to 8 more amazing people. There is a link in the description below and up on screen if you do want to jump back to Avomancia now, but it's only going to take a couple of minutes, so stick around. First up, we have got 3 new members. Now, I appreciate you've not got any heads. It's nearly Halloween, so everybody's getting added with no head on this week. Well, I say everybody, all of the members anyway. They'll be on next time, don't worry. First up, Grand Canyon. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. I'm going to glow up your name the way it deserves. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Next, we have got Mary Parsonage. Mary, it is great to see you. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. You look fantastic, even without a head on that red block. Really appreciate the support. And next is Lady Vivienne. Lady Vivienne, it is so good to see you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm sorry you're headless, but you won't be next time. Thank you, all 3 of you. We are heading into the hall now to see 5 brand new Redstone patrons. And the hall is the entrance to Avotopia, my patron-only server. You know, the one we've been building on for the last 10 minutes. If you want to come and play with me on that, then the details are on avomance.com. That is avomance.com on how to become a Redstone patron or above, and you'll be really welcome on the server. So we'll go straight up from the cobblestone hall to the redstone hall. This is definitely the most popular member of patronage. And here they are, these amazing people. We're going to go straight up to the back row first. Dragasani. Dragasani, it's brilliant to see you. Thank you so much for being a Redstone patron. See you so often in Twitch and all of the other support in the comments. So I really appreciate seeing you up here as well. Thank you. Thank you. We've also got Dragon Rider 84. Dragon Rider 84, thank you for being a Redstone patron. It is brilliant to see you up there. I really appreciate it. You're at the end of this daft can, my friend. I hope you've got a strong shoulder. Down at the bottom, Spiral Red. Spiral, it's brilliant to see. I love your skin. Thank you so much for being a Redstone patron. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the server and getting to know everybody. And also Tarek Andrea. Tarek Andrea, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. It's brilliant to meet you. Again, you're at the end of the can. Strong shoulders are necessary, but thank you for the support. And Weirlig. Weirlig, it is brilliant to see you. Let's just glow you up. There you go. Thank you for becoming a Redstone patron, a regular on the Twitch. It is brilliant to see you. Really appreciate all the support you give me, my friend. And you are going to be amongst new friends very soon, I hope. And if you want to come and join Weirlig, you know what to do. Avomance.com, where all the details for joining Patron live. We are now heading over to the mate's base under this amazing tree right in the heart here of the Avotopia server. there's some really important people sat down in here, and I'm going to introduce you to a brand new one. I give people a spot in the mate space because they are hugely giving to the community. They're not necessarily a patron, but they are in the comments all the time. They like the videos, they get involved in Discord, all that kind of thing, and we really appreciate you. And episode 10's mate is Gothboy. Gothboy, thank you so much for the amazing support you always give me. You're in the comments of every video, and I really appreciate you. You are episode 10's mate. Thank you. It's time to get back to Avomancia because I've got some serious building to do. Let's go. There are some amazing people in that Hall of Heroes and the mate space. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I have spent that time terraforming this area up and laying out this little pathway of cobblestones. This is the path that I want to have my river or stream coming down across, all the way across this glade, right next to Avomancia town, without cutting into it too much, and then going down right to the edge of the ocean and into that sea as a waterfall. I think it will look absolutely fantastic, but I am a little bit worried about the size and the scope of the project. But worrying is for the weak, so let's just crack on with it, for goodness sake. Now on this server, my Patron server, we do have the ability to fly. So I'm going to type /fly, just like that. And that's going to allow me to float. Still in survival, but at least I can fly around. It's going to make this project just a little bit easier. We are very build focused, which is why we put this fly perk in there. It just makes more sense for us to be able to achieve more. So right, Avomance, take a deep breath and crack right on with it. Sit back, relax, enjoy the music, and let's see if we can't make something look very natural but very cool at the same time. I'm going to be honest, that took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm actually quite pleased with the result. We have got this winding river coming from the mountains underneath that Cyclops that marks out where the mod's territory is, coming down, slowly waterfalling and cascading as it comes through, all lit up underneath, and then down to that waterfall that goes into the sea that rolls around towards that diamond patron area. Over time, we'll add in a little bit more detail like overhanging custom trees and more plants in there. But I think for now, this is going to do. If for no other reason than my fingers are aching. So I am going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have enjoyed this video, maybe try the video shown on the screen right now that you can go and have a look at. That is maybe a little bit similar to this or maybe completely different. I've got no idea what one's coming up, but it's good for you. Thanks very much. You take it easy now. Bye.